MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Sky Sox and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. James Paxton gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
The right fielder.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Mookie. Home run number 37 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Paxton has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1-0 to Rendon.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1 out, nobody on. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 28, Grandal.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. Cutter low, 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
A nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. The Sky Sox are out on top 1-0. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Thairo Estrada. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. So striding forward now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mike Yastrzemski.
And now pitch on the way. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting six, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just two simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Lifetime versus David Price. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 2-1 now. And the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. And he misses there. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A 1-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Here's Tommy La Stella now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
The second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in Kevin Kiermaier. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Mookie Betts. Lined into right, a base hit.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. One and 2.
The count is 1-2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Mike Ford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
First baseman, Mike Ford.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at Rendon. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now.
Now batting.
So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Now the first pitch here from Price. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0.
2-0.
3-0 now.
3 balls.
Thairo Estrada will be next. .30 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
There's ball four.
Ball four.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thairo Estrada hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Runners on first with one down.
Ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Betts coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 28, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The batter, the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Tommy La Stella, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So another run in to score, and we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored, and we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Estrada has got it, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Sky Sox on top 4-0. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Nope.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
One strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swing and a line drive. Price ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 from Price. Outside, 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 now from Price. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Davy Garcia takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 83, Davy Garcia.
Corey Dickerson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Ready now, Anthony Rendon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Rendon is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Garcia, only 20 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. 2-2 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Runners are at first and second with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
So coming to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line, but speared on a hop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Mike Ford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now the 0-2 from Price.
Nope. Ball 1.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
From 0 and 2 to 3 and 2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Popped him up. Bell over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Tyro.
Digging in to try it again, Tyro Estrada. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Now the first pitch here from Price. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready to take his hacks again. Bo Bichette, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Ball 1. line. That's a base hit into left field.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella. No balls and a strike to count. One and one to Tommy La Stella. And he misses 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu with a great stop. To second for 1. Not in time.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. A runner on first with 2 away. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Torres. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 home. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set. Here it comes. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Two out with the man at first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Price pauses. Here it comes on 3-2. Count remains full. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. seventh inning ready to roll. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball four.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nobody out, runner on first. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
To 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The third baseman, number 6.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Ben Heller comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Now in the box, Anthony Rendon, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
Settling in now, Bo Bichette. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch, they'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. Andrew Chafin answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 47, Andrew Chafin.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy Rosella.
So now to the plate, Tommy LaStella, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Chafin An Ohio native who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Sky Sox are out in front 6-0. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So striding in, Gio Urshela. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Right down, 1-1.
A runner at second, nobody out. Pitch is popped up. Bichette calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Mike Ford.
Standing in, Mike Ford. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball two. 2 balls, 1
One out and a runner on second base. Off speed pitch, good for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And it's fouled away. That's popped up. LaStella has a play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 54. Aroldis Chapman.
Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Standing in, Mookie Betts. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Back in standing. To the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Let's go, Yankees.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The next 3-2. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Sky Sox lead this one 7-0. Trey Wingener is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Tyro Estrada, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Next will be the designated hitter, Torres, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And the pitch.
1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball, that's
Lays
upstairs.
off again, and it's 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. Aaron Judge will be next.
Come on, New York.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall. Gone! Torres has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The right fielder, number 99.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Grandal is calling for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 9th inning coming up. It's now 7-1. Jonathan Holder enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jonathan Holder.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0 home. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Mike Yastrzemski is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he fouls this one off. Pause and the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Sky Sox lead it 7-1. Tyler Duffy, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Duffy.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball just inside. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Gio Urshela waits on deck. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Two out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Colorado Springs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Price hangs win number 11 on his line, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. James Paxton was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 11-11. The save to David Price. The loss goes to James Paxton, his 11th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.